Green Select Glucometer from Costless Ventures. Safidi kitoya etimimpo show botomi ebwa mahunu sugar level abribia. Wana ho diabetes anayarea hodwa emma sugar level. Esote wo brano no. Safidi ebe bon kaye baby bia wo bia no wada won so akohu doctor ntem. Na wo dry betimi ma blood sugar no aye pepepe. With Green Select blood glucose monitoring system, you get your test results in 5 seconds. And you 5 seconds per now results are ready. And it's suitable for persons of all age. Na ne boaso de the form of Call Costless Ventures now on 0205-915-315. Green Select Glucometer, the best. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
So what's the UK average memoha? Now when your car acquainted and your phone. And now say a docket of washow, I won't show you. Rights claim with me a boawama, what is the campaign the brain? Your UK a lawyer for it through, and I say a cuckoo down for, I'll bet to me a wow, I think one mouth. Because it's a sick November. And one is a www.rightsclaims.co.uk. Now I feel a form. Obey to me after and one not be a woofy gayasi. Say a cancel of flights. And now say when your flight delay for overdone shremiensa. May tread 3 hours and call baby. Rights claims bet me a boawama. A handsome Jessica. Rights claims. It's as simple as that.
Time up for Showbiz Daily right here on Sammy Flex TV, and we are about to do our thing. Get ready, be part of it. We are live on YouTube at the moment. Welcome. Let's do it the Showbiz way. Now, a name, my video be a who's a dynamic as a Ghana pet. And yes, and but who am and the boys here in Echo's way. I know, sir, when I get Chemo, when I get Roland Amate, and when I get man like Beef Nation President. Nasa Omunya video almost bit in my dream. Just as you, when I have you at the other side, I know you can also tell me what you think about this video. So we're just going to watch it briefly and send it to us. Meanwhile, I'm welcoming my people here on the show. Beef Nation President said, "A man is having a summer coding concern. Yasun dream."
Rasan, I'm saying, Beef Nation from maybe a rep or
they say more reps for saloon.
Baby, Rasan, baby,
it's a Juma idea.
Yes, it's a very one in your call. But for the Nippon, all my information on that, or per se, I don't know. Best hand. And see, me now call no catch him say, I so call him a man for them. Now, Andra, or so one or so share news. Chesobora news shop on man who say, apart from shop owner, no, my 3 being so on my back, sharing news now. And some poto Rasan. Yes, so call him out. And some poto normally a geometry on the table of men there. I see cake, you know. And then, yes, some kids are on the Mokaya, Masoko, him, our Samuna baby. Muchabon, papa.
Muchabon with what details?
Details in the I think, say, a funnel if on a gifty adoye relationship.
And your papa.
Yes, I say,
I only give you a problem.
I won't say, someone to say first.
And then they see it.
But I did tell you so you might meet me, ama. Me name the buy opportunity. Yes, someone you find.
But I don't know, so him someone who is in the public space. And the other name say, oh
no, and Yamwa. Now the real Nipanema information, Nipani woman and I knowing so cool say, oh so cool you be or yet loud or you know. Social media so can be one man on you be contact I mean the Okana on fan chono or no shedan and hard sir enti so I could saloon na nkofo on you say omo ye nkofo ma you are mutimusa ko san ko munye djume di foforo bi kra di e bebo no mutimi anya adaje e kan asem sa kan na wa sem poto sa na enye
omo ye known people
na enye ne de or say two the microphone omo back say gospel artist ni be here to nyama ya omo back here omo yeah and about so the o nim ne say na downful bet tema honom no hia na oh it is saying oh good morning hi na obetwem call mu baby it went me kran for mu din me hold the mu din ma me anka me list on Facebook and there but when me afọ mu din
well me dey nya nwa mu because
o so wa suffer sa
me kran me was saloon experience kakra me sister was saloon nipa ba ho kakra fine like big people ba ho Kumasi na saadu komo esi ebi wo hokra na at some point no eze my sister wo warning enkofu bi because of clients na e ba no so o be kan o masa client ni bi obi njo so ete wo timi ko ka kire o mo nti no o timi warning enkofu bi ko say no mo ba ha mamo
I think that is what the shop owners should be doing because shop owner no say girls na lady ne say woman share that friend can say this particular girls we mo ba ha say I say almost share that fa industry for ni be better so power
why I'm not surprised is Soko Hima is in the public space and just as you are on radio talking about people same way one day someone also discussing
of course
unless maybe there were some damaging issues that were discussed then you can say okay let me look at how best I can solve those issues. But I said, I say Sammy flex.
Sammy
flex. Now say chemo ne currency in them, and I cook a catch chemo so much currency. Sanya man come there.
Sam come over there. APF saloon. Me and you saloon.
No, me unless maybe what was said, no. If you guys have details of what was said,
saloon you think be our
and the thing
is, what was new to me, kakra so omoka say Soko Hima na as a ofidi geometrical camp no with gift or say information be ama almost the two camps no mo share that and fine and they new to me na make say no dey nti Soko no FM we are who post no FM na say those communication in there that conversation na cost.
But you guys still don't have an idea of which people were.
No. But I still already do the mama.
Anyways, let me say thanks to Koyak Kutu for giving us what to wear on the show. You can call them on 0242557715. 0242517715. And again, to my new foods, if you see our table, we send Nyama Gusuna, Monfos to be a more. And then they have more. For the first time, Kesse saved someone. Then I'm better. Then I was looking for some bad mafia. What's it? Anyway, so if you want pastries, drinks, food, and more, Manil Foods, they are ready to sort you out. Give them a call on 0249-970-595 or visit them at Mexico School. I just sent a Shell filling station in Tema Community 2. Now, guys, watch this video. Now, most video we had maybe some so that means say Ghana pet and answer will be TBSC. I suspect say maybe this was the funeral or when they were going to bury the late DMX. Let's watch this video. We'll come back and we'll share maybe a very discussing or say I have because I must say a holiday rule of law but let's go for it. It's not ready. It's not ready. Okay, my director is telling me it is not ready. Then let's move on to the next business. When it is ready, we will surely come back to it. Yeah, Musa Akuapem Polo, the press conference, no, at the same time, so many issues after the press conference. Enipabi Ewa said for her to have said thank you to some names on the day of our press conference. No, it means all those people were part of the process. A bit etimima onya bail na. Our pending for appeal. No. Let's watch Halifax and Sado. Ne angle bakwa okofa free ebra na owo UTV United Showbiz. Yan show we na ba yan to akomo so. Of course, and the general impression of Akuapem Polo press conference na dodo na kanka honsem. Let's watch this right back.
Akuapem Polo asem wo kan ye no. Hifa eno ose omampani eyi no.
Na eto omampanya asum ena ohu mi mobo
gabi
Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Santana.
Enna eto omampenia su.
And then
full stop. Enna omo
eno hu mi mobo full stop. Eno mu yi mi. So play it again. There are three things. Enna eto omampenia su 1, 2. Enna hu mi mobo 2, 3. Eno mu yi mi.
Omo yi mi. Omu yi mi.
Listen to me. When you are constructing a sentence, when you bring that before the meaning is that okay, listen, to cut all this back in, that is why I said that the president has a man called Eugene, who is his communications director, come and tell us what did the president do about Akuapem Polo's case, so there shouldn't be Abeku versus Halifax. That is all I'm asking.
So that is the other angle of
so they should tell us what
conversation.
Because he had no business bringing the president. You see, it presupposes did the president really intervene? Did he ask the judiciary to free the girl or release the girl? Was he a pardon? Was he a clemency? What happened?
Okay.
What role the president played in all these things? Because the president who you mobo doesn't change anything. He is the executive leader. He's not the head of the judiciary. And there is separation of powers. So until the president's humobo until he actually pardons you. So if it is a humobo in his personal heart, but until it takes some constitutional decisions and judicial powers to intervene and invoke some laws and revoke certain things, I want to mean you. So once you say unless the president did something beyond the sympathy and compassion, and that is what we need to be clear.
Okay, can I?
And when the case is still in court, you have no business going on this slippery slope.
DKB
now you're saying as the case is in court, you have no business doing a press conference.
No, I didn't say so. I said going on this slippery slope about the president who you mob and
not a press conference. And they will say when the case is in court, you're not supposed to do a press conference.
I didn't say that.
It is not advantageous.
It is risky.
Okay, fine. If Akuapem Polo on your own organizing a press conference on their own accord, is the legal agency, so they know the path they are on.
Okay.
What I say, and just of friends have come to this hotel. That's why it happened in their office, which means that they know what they are doing. They know the implication. How if they position this press conference, it will go. They coach there in the scripting and the writing, and I think I support Polo for mentioning the president because, of course, people are on death row. Why do we have presidential pardon? So is it like the president is disrespecting the judiciary?
No.
He has powers. But Mebo, the reason why I knew the president to be mentioned was because 36,000 petitions. If the president doesn't move a muscle, then it's like the president doesn't care.
No.
If the president has moved a muscle, tell us what muscle he moved.
She is not free of the case. The case is still valid.
Yes. No. Is it presidential power of mercy or prerogative power of mercy? Is it pardoning by the president?
So let me simplify how it looked in the behind the president directed to Attorney General that I've received this petition, look into the issue and then work on that.
An Attorney General looking into an issue is not a synonym of granting somebody bail.
Attorney General,
so what is DJD saying? Say until the Attorney General turns up in
Halifax.
Okay, so channel from this angle. Special thanks to UTV, United Showbiz, a hot any nyasa tape here. Yes, we discussion. Now maybe say also ne omo ya dwen say enipadin a Akuapem Polo boy especially with the inclusion of the president, the attorney general and asefo no a bad omen for the case ana. Chamo we on our the extreme end.
Yeah.
Start na yen
yeah, the whole thing is even bill now we nya and yet anything extraordinary biao. In legal proceedings obia obe file for appeal na say court no be so appeal ni mu nkwa de obe ma bill no because common sense yamana say 3 months ye ka say ye kodi asem na ebe bo 3 months ndi say wa ma ne bill na we di asem ni wie na wa dem 3 months what will be the use of the appeal and the answer you suspend sa punishment no within that 3 months na dey man e say suspended na ye hwe na appeal no how e beko say ekoyi man dey a onko back ankoyi a na wakwa toa ne punishment na dey man so in the appeal no dey almost every judge bi ad be man say ye mfa man na omo accept appeal no enkomo bo appeal no gu ya enkomo man bill no and the judge bi nya so appeal ni mu pe bill no be to so automatically and in the enye bibi hu bia yes obi ene ko influence crowns and nya sa bill we sa bill we onya yes sa bill we onya is so basic in law say legal process no
basic
yes because what accept say what appeal or person case no san baso dia na so ka say okay I've accepted your appeal but I won't give you bail yeni assembly no wa serve the punishment we and the say suspend the punishment no because we the assembly we now wa suspend wa serve the punishment we now or not say wa punishing for no reason but no crowd to bet me assume because or in case now one man demo e wa brain ni say no demo it will base you under normal circumstances no you best suspend o punishment na ya san be kan asem no say we di for na wa kwoto aso we ni for there na we fa ho adi that's how it works no bill na onya ye na de enye bibi hu bia e say obi na influence ye but me lawyer na say the person here it's all part of the legal person use no strategy no person use no but in my honest opinion I think say execution was so poor meaning say Akuapem Polo betimi akan say otimi kan there na say nka lawyer no chroman
but she read the script on the day
yeah chroman
she read the script
and the after script no obeke kan nsem na say
no script na
kasa thank you no was in the script. The thank you to no was in the script.
And how our executing no was so bad. It was so bad. And they said they say no one ma and comfort to say Halifax and others no. Almost genuine point to say was it all that president I say mobile I didn't know here in the bill ni ma into no all that na say says I be candidate I say all that all my bibi enka okan straight say oda obi a onya sympathy man na say asem buy no omo akan de so omo kan de omo no atum ne hwa oda omo say na nko atwa so ehwa aseda no enya say ma mo support me ma mo kan bia ma me medam ase that is the end now attorney general ya okobo ni din wo me ono na prosecute enipa na prosecute no in place or no standing in for the attorney general engineer then na okoda na say were you ono so na no wo twen asemi endi wo attorney general ma o pa kire sen say onya case na because onka omo pese case ni because attorney general betimi afale bibia lawyers ne friend no only prosecutor say we are no more interested in the case na case na share yan see case yin eye bill ne dey amam endi wo go
case is not over
and you go boni din say order na say ye hu moba e dey mobo no hu and the holiday
it begs for questioning
and the holiday be mo bia question say also what is going on because bill na nkasa na abani there any sa influence bi obi be wo bia ni twaka bia then ka be ma influence na abani ye say nka ye case ni ye twam ye ni bi eno de nanka ye be hu say ko ye ne nkofu bia police strings because I bill with the obia benya say o punish me 3 months na say my be appeal na say okay Matthias say yenko appeal ni dia e to suspend the punishment no enya sa na appeal no say me win na myself wi a what punish me for nothing
no reason
justice delayed
and you say appeal we dey nka obenya anything na me no like now I was like I didn't know the lawyers no ehwe no man no call that tangent no e betimi dey asema ba wa bra hu hia hu hia no I think press conference in there it was good was good idea because say oye wi a or the be court to say mo say why remorseful and into cry na okasa say one no part of the plan for the judge to see say oh I don't know cry no wani no and in the punishment now mo dey punishing no mo pese onu ne ho na osachara and as say so wa take steps be a chere say wonu ne ho ntino ade na mo hwe no so na mo fam anyi bibi na mo reduce punishment no or something. So the press conference idea was good, but the execution was so poor.
Okay, Intim Dodi Solomon, aka Pocket Lawyer. And I want to can Mamma call Roland Amati Honami Missan say on also press conference no it's me copias here. Now Opias here and some man for Kesse Akuapem Polo Bobo president near Omo County no and who say. Roland, now press conference
Yeah, actually me call on I got there exactly 2 p.m.
Okay.
I think say me do on but well, Ghana time, delay till 4. I'm gonna be crap But all the same, I say from the start of this case back into the public side, I've been one of the people who have sympathized or even defended Akuapem Polo at some point.
Okay.
Now, to me, first of all, I think the press conference was needed. Like, say, whatever intention they had with the press conference, I think it was good. The timing, maybe somebody might question the timing, but to me, the timing is not so much of a problem to me. Because if there was a statement that you wanted to prove, I think the earlier you do it, the better. Because I will check it from when I will pass a judgment, some of the statements that even came out of the court, as in saying some of the evidence that were used were even found, even sometimes on social media. There were videos, videos needing social media now. Any probably on the media, that is where they can get such materials now. If there is anywhere you want to nullify those things, neutralize them, it is to go to that source again, that is the media, to neutralize those things. So if person come neutralize some, making some statements and I'm calling for press conference now, that was a brilliant idea. I share with Chamu, say some of the execution was very poor with regards to especially the specific names, just like Halifax said, no, the specific names are not a war press statements in no reading. To me, I felt it was needless. Now who here because that's I him say in the structure there are some people that work behind the scenes you understand? And obiara the way if taking the offense. Maybe I know why you be just to aid you to wherever you find yourself today. But probably people who were loud on social media are the ones that offhand you can remember and mention names. And anything that now sometimes when people are giving acknowledgements on them on social media or even mainstream media, but not radio, TV, so sometimes they are very careful. It's because say obia mambo ni dibiano we dey mo fan chairman offered me nipa de doso. You see some of these things as strategies amount for you just to appease all those people who might probably get offended, say yambo mudi. And yes, Akuapem Polo mentioned say the names were so many, but sometimes a dino so might have an effect on the situation. What about those court celebs? What about the president? President need the president and the attorney general not mentioning was where I felt like don't go there, because you know how political your friend said the president's name is being used in this country.
Yeah. Photo amount for the nature correct me by answer.
Yes.
Yes.
Upa picture never better one then caption it. Don't write anything, don't caption it. You better not draft a whole story on the picture for you. Intino say ube boss any panic dia. To me, I felt say and they could have avoided that. Oh, openi bi owo probably ebia minim ana minim a boane ama yetimi ama mi bail mi yetimi aso mi appeal nim ebia besisi medawase. It would have encouraged. I'm not sure say Nkabayesa and Halifax kasa ni community the contest. Oh yes, because one say and this you see how okobo we di you be checking nipa status near check it, probably near guessing the kind of contribution any effect to your case. Okay, what said those cross celebs? Yes, he himself probably a blogger, and the only influence aside maybe the legal strength if your being loud on social media, probably aiding your petition now, the coin too, and even finance. And then himself, when it comes to legal matters, finance is not so much of a case here. The substantive case now on the Usika and your money will only count when you are picking probably your legal team to back you. Into the self boss, you see how the personalities now you better check your money status and share almost standards any effect on your case. Into when you now say about president, that is where people would ask the question say, again, Pano, yeah, Attorney General now boni dino. I'm not a new case no. So in the sense, even if I am just guessing no, say Ebia anka omo person say finally when the defendant filed the appeal, the plaintiff have your friend said the right to contest the appeal. Near Abuegu, probably. Intino, Cecilia, there is even news say the plaintiff did not even contest the appeal. Probably they even have the intentions of maybe letting the case go or even pardoning you at some point.
Yeah. They think you've suffered
yes,
enough.
you've suffered enough. Siciano, and these are matters that are set backdoor. Because we have matters that are being put in the general, like in the public's eye, and we have that are being. Maybe somebody can sympathize with you. Oh, maybe but on set or maybe on camera, the person might have a different stand just to prove a point to somebody out there. What I say? It maybe the person wants to have sympathized with you in chambers. We know who and no punch, let's say you should also go and sit there and broadcast it while probably the person has not come out front to even make that statement. And with that, with me, I see such statements. You can create the impression that they are weak.
Okay.
And we know the judiciary do not take lightly such your friend is saying pictures, claiming them to be weak and ABR. They almost sympathize it easily. They don't like to look that way in the public's eye. Cry.
They want to be seen as principle.
Exactly, going by the book. Even if there were some intentions, I mean, I think such statements, could even affect the whole case. Only after this, you himself can say after Saga press conference when you are granting the media interview, but social media rants also. Many and can trust to see.
Roland Amate giving his 2 cents to Akuapem Polo's court saga. Mamemra Beef Nation President Ronald Reagan Mimisan said, "Onoso okopie obiana na opie ono ekosi saying Emma nana maminti o
na na kwa no YouTube
no YouTube no okonanim
me kopio in fact 50 Saturday na man for say my trend on TV so
good
enti me kopio no me dey na me say anka questions bi ma ye TH ni busa ye ho na obi kra pass judgment it money bill some questions for the legal things no I mean say if you want organize a press conference then they will give us explain certain things
some education from
yes to the public and then now come me who say okay appeal no chino the almost year from almost side on a Akuapem Polo and legal team and then the relationship with Nebano and also these were the 3 main things that I was expecting from the press conference but your point answer na menya information say media for the beggar die no and the head of legal team from Opomo just said they shouldn't ask legal questions. It should be just Akuapem Polo
shouldn't ask legal questions.
But I was the matter was still in court.
I wasn't there. And me say appeal to media no me do honor me tie in fact me tie no already ni statement I was so disappointed because me do na media for the complain some about better over 3 hours 2 hours near the other now over be ready a statement make me say 80% of whatever was in that statement is just about thank you to Sammy Flex, thank you to Richie, thank you to Nana Reagan for advocating for campaigning free Akuapem Polo. I'm like, so if it is just about thank you to Asimesi and Asimesi, couldn't you have just released a statement and broadcast it to the media houses? Albeman call for Alpha Etuka Ababetana office over 3 hours just for you to come and say thank you to this, thank you. Uwiana Yasorena Yako. That is where I was so disappointed. Honestly, I was so disappointed. Okay, what about we call thank you? Me, there are many Halifax. This press conference number here, not to say the main motive is to one, 1% pitchy leaders against the public, like President, Attorney General, Nenkophobia, Mbetinia, Kebiama, pardon now. The only na pardon almost show. Almost pardon be na yenja assembly HD. Na on turn if you know the Juma no neba. A presidential pardon and almost share. Enti na amount for process omoko training na any appeal any petition amount for sign needed. And then now we persons, that is the point. Halifax. No, not Halifax. A friend said DKB was trying to point out. Say Saga president na and show the muscles over with the anchor on drain Timamufo na. Enti here say ahumo brobi and omu pese omampeni enya na okase we bi attorney general enye say na bi omon grant na pardon bi na onko fi na onkoda. But opese uye bibisa knowing the way we do our politics in this country, you don't pitch the president against the public like that. Because you see at the air cost so at the chinamo ko appeal no na olusu appeal na, the conversation will be about when our president in a crowd assembly to our crowd ntimi am pardon the Akuapem Polo. That is the conversation people are going to have in this country. And you see people from the president's camp coming to defend. The opposition will also capitalize on it and want to mix Gary with Sam. So that's I think say fine, mo pay pardon and mo person mo draw strategies, but the way they went, it wasn't how they went about it. And because the Halifax points always very crucial, very important too. And a seminar no all come. Or can't seminar Emma a quiet to say a seminar crying debut. Yeah, I call on I think say Osuko by answer there was an explanation. I mean, me a question. And I'm more explaining say a seminar and that's all court. Inti yempese be answer ni you be responding to any legal issues. But Osha atmosphere any message na all man I say any kasa na all kana as a president abona me je assembly chidi. That is the understanding any lame person will get. Okay. So they say do Akuapem Polo afani who do afani tie didimu or can the lawyer and chair for some time now or movie coffee. But assembly in JHD appeal you could lose or you could win. Okay. If you lose you go and serve your 90 days. So don't be speaking and be making people get some understanding. This say I said he see Akuapem de menyam tie didimu kra he say the community the president to ni simana president that kasa bunti no enye den a men ko serve punishment ni bi. But I think say execution was bad. Okay. And the Akuapem Polo so the way I know man the message enye me minim say the chemo ni role and kind strategy ni dey omo person mo ye bibi na amafo so why remorse for your capture reaction with TV so cross him say again we soon here we no ne ho and then they omo person anyama ni na omo court crime you sure say the lawyer will raise some of anyama ni that so o share the way again up to me say the best remona mo fa ne born in channel na na sokra but me ade anka na me omo ye yanka be me de say aka message no and can hit him more on say a big crapper or preach against nudity in the crapper and can me.
No, but I think
mention about something.
I wasn't in the main speech now, but we did.
Yes.
What you mean?
Yes. Already speech.
Maybe they can play.
Already speech. And Sanya Maya making and said that endorse room. me das ne dawson and although obi asia there's no way say nipa no be say bibi etia o
so on the screen you can see so on the
yes Brother, what's the point I'm presenting?
Obi reading not in the sun and I'm just yes.
You guys got some beautiful videos, man.
Many lawyers now, and me be read man. Nanka mama or no aka ne twi no
the lawyer wasn't even part of
lawyer some message ni be clear like the more trauma on the map plan and matness na matro and is a more kind no man say oba later no be fun me kra nka amanfo mfa no serious because ye wo message ankasa waka na o kan bibi ka ho and can no be better chance
me wrap up and I say as some number kind there, I said thank you, and they could have done it in so many ways. Akuapem Polo no crap, and in fact, say obi nipa bakupo so Akuapem Polo post to Instagram. And they omenya the same results. They are no more some more friend for some mbra on no more can share. It should have been a different message more than the thank you no. And I say I'm at Halifax also raise questions which are they are all legitimate valid questions.
All right, Beef Nation President Nana Reagan and also Martin and Kano. Now, Kwakete so I can be sometimes you know a bano politics kakra na politicians say your money we na celebrities so omoba no mo kan dia ana every day kakra because na election by the on campaign na and mitimi hu MPP ni bia na your campaign pan na throw him so Facebook na wow you guys are doing well so mo ya there e wo mo beba be kaza wo mo so it is well but Kwaw Kesse as wonya observation be. Now the observation is what we're going to play to you in this video. Na fe ba mabisa mapam for Nana Reagan, Roland Amate, and Team Dodi Solomon, MC Berima. Hey, there be an MC Berima count. Team Dodi Solomon, maybe so say. Cecilia, you know, I am passe. Our celebrities are keeping an eye on politicians, and in terms of some of the revelations are Kwaw Kesse they are troublesome. Let's watch this video now. Emra to come on.
I say my video now circulating. I say my video now circulating. Thousands of buildings are Mahama buying NDC for see, MPP for see and pro because anyone will see the same thing. Kufu are buying thousands. They were Polonia and a motorway side one. Other in forest. Ghana, our worst enemy, MPP and NDC. Our worst enemies. The way we did go mine. I say my video now circulating. Thousands of buildings are Mahama buying NDC for see, MPP for see and pro because anyone will see the same thing. Kufu are buying thousands. They were Polonia and a motorway side one. Other in forest. Ghana, our worst enemy, MPP and NDC. Our worst enemies. The way we did go mine. Ask for Pedaya. I say my video.
All money to do this. Will former President Mahama waste his money to do this? Will President Nana Akufo-Addo waste his money to do this? Just look. Thousands of rooms. Thousands of homes. This is serious. This is sad. Government should wake up. This is sad. Very. I just came and bought 50 acres of land just close to this place. Put up my own housing project. But if I look at this, I get sad. All money to do this. Will former President Mahama waste his money to do this? Will President Nana Akufo-Addo waste his money to do this? Just Just look, thousands of rooms. Thousands of homes. This is serious. This is sad. Government.
Sir, Ayana Edru election timer and Abehu says celebrities. They are being part of the discussions on politics. But this time round, Yenia Kwaw Kesse when they want train po ama political campaigning po and started and on no akasa eka kanisemi. Now I point to me or say Ghana enemies of more hapa NPP and NDC. But my question is celebrities almost wading into some of these political discussions I hate me echo. I wait to be touchy. It means that impact be. Beef Nation best started sir Nkomowe. Now if you are another interview to do here on the show. Remember, if you've not shared the link and let me also have your comments on the topics we are talking about. Let me get what you also think about these topics. So once again, sir, celebrities Omuka political issues said Kwaw Kesse Akanya. I need wait to be now, and are we all confirming that MPP and NDC they are our enemies in this country now? Nana, briefly on this.
Yes, but I think say I are not wait to wait you because of course they
said Kwaw Kesse.
Yeah, they are influencers. And they are on no account go for the bidding come. When we didn't come so politician be or smart be I would want to act on it until it starts from there. Now me I dey be marry kakra the marry ho say I say Ghana yan timamufo no any politicians ni na the yan nyama bi ase clearly I dey we I can brasa me and start and do these two parties have become like obini ni nua sebi on pese e bia ya lock your mash dem no pese o mo pie e kwa abonten e ko ye bibi na the odi anymore no the odi eche na so na tade you say me ma won pie because me ma wo pie a amafo be ka so na hu han the first nto na ye be bo aje so me ma won pie na the odi eche the odi animu no ntimi mpie dan bie dan na mpie ni na the odi eche na use against the odi animu no aka kire nkrofo say won ntimi mbie dan na mpie ankoje eyi number na ya to abamo the odi eche no baby di enimu na we na odi enimu akodi eche no so aso atade enimu until at the end of the day no tembia yegina fa ako dia ka kasa until ohwe Ghana political space na the onim kasa bia bedi abato munkunim enye the onim adwuma ye the onim kasa the obehu ne kasa ye timi akasa ye bia ebedi abato munkunim ebetimi akasa convince yes I convince because the mindset of the people is so weak to the extent say brasame MP crab ejina platform so anyema emfa na ejuma ho crap no ka kire nkrofo say me na me ye nti kona koto abama that is how weak our mindsets are and me Ghana issues no problems no yes our leaders omu di abro omu ye webe na emu nini na emu no brasame akwakọ ese nipa bonefo a or take advantage of a bad situation. Eye mo ohwe bebi a mo energy ni wo. Na wa boho. No de nya ni munyam. Okay. Atena akonya ne so. Until at the end of the day no, say the day e koso yi, affordable house anyway no. Opa ma the whole Ghana obi antingwa money na affordable mo nye na. Ekufa de be ye ni within 3 months. Obeye wo adwuma ye bibia wa hwe obeche dan no kra ma Ghana fa mo wa ye ni bibi da kan na bi ni bi but se dede na no anye den pe na adwen obi for so obehwa anytime they are doing projects they want to do projects it will bring them it will convince the people and I say man confirm na so go they will say to abamo so the idea of putting down policies making infrastructure necessary is about how can we win the election and young million na me they are all guilty yes they are na marry when say people will talk about NDC MPP but I mean maybe a train NDC MPP na strong wow oh my way CPP mu na ma ba strong political forces da but me sure say some man na ya wo yemu bia ankasa ankomo dey be say the same thing Kwame Nkrumah ma na nkofo bi mpe o so wu ya ansa na nkofo be pe na asem me sure say tambo to no omudi the same nkomo when Rollins was a leader no using military rule. People were having the same conversation. And I run on boy and Yama you change about democracy. I roll in the face. So no realize that papa no boy no yama yo. So MPP NDC biggest enemy. Yes, I will agree to some extent the kind of leaders and then the mindset of the leaders. But some of the blame goes to us as citizens. I would agree to some extent. Say yes, they are just playing. They are only playing their political cards with us, but they are not being him like as a somebody party biase. I can say apart from politics, any games, political game understanding. I want young who nipa se nipa di we unhia nipa we yema nipa ma yema timomufo na omo beto. That is not the kind of mindset they have. A game no kwa anti ade chi bia opposition is trying to find a black spot. Now why you did them bia the one abem no so is trying to get BB or she should be big the projects bia sa de we jagu nguruma hu ofuni sa nyama. Ask yourself, just sit back and ask yourself, say, why would any human being think like that? If it is not because of how weak our mindset is. Obiesi dying. A dying osi no si na timemu for they are dying rent sene wana they are control sa nyama no. Wabesi da no si enya wo na wo start yenti. A dying ngu no wasa kof pass ase. Asa started the same project also. What kind of mindset is this? The same different project, the same project. And then my young consumer because them biano obia pop person oye bibi ni eka say oh we NDC for started. That is why they are your man some conversation when they are leaving power. Me na me start here dey. I don't know we mama but twice across it. I dey me na me let me use this doom so as an example. Last year 2020 when MPP was trying to use the light, the power stable way to for political gains. NDC were seriously speaking against it. Power or mobile no more far one rapper maker away. The one will be a light, no will be a Mahama 2021 you need 6 months you are starting that doom so. And then after these same people who were saying say Mahama power and you win, why do they want to blame the current government? I don't know more admit say oh nyama na Mahama ko find na bia fault about nti yen ekufo ado kona ko fix it. But the way we will speak about it will make these leaders every day they will sit back and say no nkofo we dey we say ya omo the credit ni be ma we mu ye ni say omo the nti yen say no mo say yen. So we are part of the blame. We need to also blame ourselves. Kwa kase na wa wake up from ne slumber wa dache e bia say ano we new politically hand reason mutu wo hu se nyama bi nyama enkofo de yo nyama minyanka Ghana ni bia adwen and work like that. Yes, and sorry sir name and sister because se kufo de na ojagu obe se 2008 ni imagine say Mahama buy no otimi wie emu mienu kra no penti na nka Ghana fo bi timu akene ke bi anko man nya so mfa so anko no so ko na anko no so timi si kakra no aka ebeba be suban so Mahama de no jabu wa me yanko ne yanko fa me ensiesie me enye ne enye wie but right now so hwe se ekufo the manifesto no be kan kire yen emu niema ahe na obetimi aye 4 years enti ono na ote wono no ono so hwe se ne manifesto na waba be kan kire ma sekufo ado no emu projects e na oye because eno no de be ba be kasa chew eno na wo so wo peti enti Mahama de no onko ho betan ke na ye hwe me ka say so developed countries me developed country be abras I want to to kind about me correct me nim developed country or what policy plan even within the space of 3-4 years me nim they talk about 10 years plan 20 years it ba utu say obi obebe bi assess any pan prime minister ni you know and I resign and you find the for no oba be to aso because it is the a country ni plan. Yes, but you know, political party plan.
Yeah, party agenda.
Yes. Until Oba, unkonko ye. Say me kwa NDC for nyama so NDC fund the better na kasa. Na you say nyatimamu for they will fall for those conversations like oh na some kramo pre ba no mahama nyama na oye na mo most of pre ba so every day we will see NDC and MPP as the same because they are playing the same political cards. Let's have a change of mindset. You know how we will listen to them, how we will receive their message and sanitize it. You know something on message you know so say no between no yes there are two devils we have. But between them, at any time, we can get a good devil from them.
Okay, Nana Reagan, when they want share Kalis Bia, what baby Musene, what baby Muna. Roland Amate is next on this. Do you agree with Kesse's observation?
Say, okay, Oja Mensa, GM the voice. Nenyum, let's get serious.
Let's get serious, yeah.
How come the system is effort? How come the greedy shed blood? How come? Me say, Meraho. Meraho. Me see video here. Meraho. What time? Maybe a bisake they are coming. What Meraho? Okay. She. Now, that's when you say Saturday we won. I say no Reagan kind. We a 50-50. A 50-50 blame. The citizens take 50% and the leaders also take 50%. Now the sad thing is that it is the citizens that are forcing the leaders to think that way.
Yes, we are creating the environment for them.
Because that's when you even check from previous elections up to now, it got to a time people were voting out of maybe personality or more pay. But fast forward, I would say the last 3 elections, we've seen some kind of shift and change in the mindset when the Ghanaians begin to think and wake up. As in say, it will do system, it will do some time you won't. Now say,
everybody is now alert.
Yes. Until now, when it gets to election, even the politician self almost through. Look at what happened at the last election. Forget government in power. The last 2 elections, for the first time, a certain government lost drastically in an election, which we nearly saw this in our last election. This should tell you how sometimes when Ghanaians begin to wake up and think, we can keep some of these our leaders in shape.
Okay.
Once I say, man, personality, and I say, what will be so? Why do you support MPP and NDC? Oh, yeah, they are family in there, so. Mama, MPP, Papa,
so near mind of.
As to make us say, that's I mean, a coin of Faduko fear crown problem. But because ne mama and the papa were MPP team, chinchile kai. Say only woman in crown poor or better man. You see, these are some of the mentality. Anyhow, and on him because politicians this way who sign into. Him say, oh, now where would you pay free? Into and you free now for credit, baby. Free water. We saw more free water. We saw more free water. I say I'm on for tea. Now, obviously, more free. Your friends say elementary school. Obviously, more free high school. And one when so next party this will say, and yes, you more free university.
Okay. So I get the confusion there. But as a celebrity, Kesse, what taking up this particular course, no? Is it likely to be impactful? I want us to look at that direction.
That's I mean.
If
once starting I say you've seen some of even the celebrities that campaign for MPP doing so you buy or more can WhatsApp. I'm an eye there. That's I mean. If all these celebrities, all more celebrities will come and say no, they will pick up national issues like this and collectively speak up on the matter. I tell you, it will go a long way to affect so many things in this country. When Yvonne Nelson single-handedly decided to hold a vigil, only support from the colleagues, didn't we see change?
We saw something.
We saw the effect it had in this country. Even the political tables were shaking. Even though say she wasn't a politician as at that time, if you see her ambitions there, I don't know. But as at that time, Yvonne Nelson was nowhere near politics. When she stood up with her colleagues, and yes, celebrities now the course you know. It was just some few, especially most of them in Accra here. But look at the impact we had, to the extent say it even gave some political parties a message to come and preach. But even the sitting government, yes, that is how come probably NDC will come and say they fixed it because of say a general celebrities need so good almost so. So me what Kesse is doing there, I total mean 200% can come the support it.
Okay.
And now I will urge his colleagues. Said these are national matters. And yes, we are celebrating that non parties are in to all the tunium keke wakoda. Over tunium na ye light in fentium and charge your phone tium na. Then what is the use? Ye light and for mountain stage in my own bebo shows. What is the use? A coin now the by a district constituency. Abebo shows no say coin in ya. What is the use of a na wo ye no? Nyan said be him said it.
Okay.
So colleagues now also do the same energy now do political season no we go shame eco general state so na me wia so ya ne piota phone na chasing cars chicha flyers no. These are the times I say here omo say onim omo pa mo nya donation mo nya he. They should use this as their corporate social responsibility. When national issues come, they should speak up. It will have effects. Omo pa mo nya donation, we don't need them. They should do this for us as their social corporate responsibility.
Roland Amate and so Abiemu. Now some of the comments are Nana Regane, Roland Amate, Ekanem say Chamo is having different opinions on them.
Yeah.
Chamo, yeah, I saw the reaction.
Yeah.
What is your opinion on these issues I'm raising?
Yeah, Omunyaka say the part of the blame no citizen
okay.
Because some my system no or my system no say you are part of it, but in actual sense you know you are not part of it. And yes and this MPP for no kwan decide be bia what citizen mon can be o can be bia enkwahwe it o decide say almost say nothing will change. In fact Oma omudi yeso sabri no. Oma omudi yeso sisia no. Opa akọ check omu nyina background. Omu papa num na di yeso. Omu nananum na di yeso. Eni nti no omu wo so say omu wu ko ba, omu emma ene be di yeso. Eye system a oma ye for themselves. And wa o tiechira o kasa no onye hwe omu dada o ma o feel say oh we work hard on so be part of it. Oboa onye part of it da. Mahama na ne papa minister time Nkrumah time Baomia na ne papa minister on Nkrumah time Akufuado na ne papa president Krumu ade ene o mama na leader no Alankasi more potential to be the next no o papa no ye DC ni minister ne hwan system a putting in place here. Almost said that other citizen say you are part of it. Muna moto abama, ye to abama wan. Enye onipa omunu yi no na ye to abama no. Obi say oh, any asa wonso between independent zika be na wo dey ba fight om. Because election said the oma planning no, and no my election aye to no okromu ha no. Uni zika, untimi rene. One our good idea said there, one our good one said there, uni zika, untimi emfa. Because when to me the tieni ya kasa sisiano yeso ya wo ano na etimi kabino yeso enko baabia influence impact on to abama no gu krasi school ni basa ko school ni mo hwe na Roland ka bibi say ye take because we say o support party be as ye will be to muna me MPP no idea no nim ever economy one on country say economy ni ye say enim ti na betoma we onim sa nema no the idea man no say ye wo na say wo ye asantini a wo NPP ye wo na say wo ye nod na wo ye ewa wo ye NDC no na ye dey atu ni trim na political parties ni so play that game no omo ko campaign am say asantini dey o ko to ma NDC say
stronghold
wait sa enti omo create system and omo wadwin say o ye part of the system by on your part omo ma leaders na omo wo so ni nyina no omo papa no omo nananom e na ye leader omo ko a omo ma e na be ye leader. The only way out and say some nkofo na omo lead here na omo me ye drink say ye part no ba ku bi be sorry say no I want to do the right thing. This or no I conviction. Now I say I want to do the right thing. Because I know ama wa we tire no unkomu da obe wa drink say o fight harder you will be part of it but o fight say there you won't be. Akufo had to say opese or ye corrupt galamsey maminisu galamsey Akufo had ba say galamsey no be fight in fact or the na you cry beto so or the president no cry beto so and you know obe fight galamsey no oba ye na enkoye na ono aye ya enkoye no or say yenye consensus into almost akoye meeting omo ye yi meanwhile he is the only person na obetumi stamp galamsey no out obi beka say timamufo na omo ye galamsey no ade no omo nye no they don't know better than you enti na wo ye president enti na ye leader no so obi atiwiase no obeye papa ye ni obi so lead ye say me papa me nya obi say ye be hwe no obeda free obedi free ye be ma ne car free o yare kro obefa car kwa brucha plane akwa brucha akwa no say me papa I don't need somebody to take that you know and ye nyina ye ntimi nye papa. In fact, even the whole world, you know, only 20% any lead up the 80% na akan. Oko baby a young kofu be decide. It is a sound kofu decide say we want to be good to our people. Their people are good. And mofu ya ye ka o masam ne ade ade. And as a citizen, abofu citizen no say be nkwase afoni mu. Leaders in the put system be in place. Say or no me kwa as me din nkwase asama the system should catch me. And they working. And now be yes there a citizen na wadwem pa bi na abrofo no mo ye corrupt say ya abrofo no mo yes a na ma bi ba system na e wo ho no say leader no ye corrupt kra e bechi no because a system na omo e na system no obi be ka say na citizen na he system dey so ye omo e put sa system ni in place no omo kire omo what it means I won't put it be in place now. What citizen they say this is what it means. I'm not having yes admin. I have school yet. Obia or ye be one or two kromuha. Obey me good education and I didn't be ye biano. One way or the other no or this otiamo or free education. I'm sorry. Enko ye. I need to know employee no. Omo dear. Omo man yina kwa Professor Michael Quick. Neba the obepre MP na say or a lawyer or school abritly yaman ambassador India or ya no bra no aba no obepre position no have a leader wa because me papa no a leader one lead omo was no omo mebo ni papa ko dia na ne papa ne nana ne ofa bi enye leader obaye system and all man be continue and I had back almost ideas in school almost school almost one cop preseka or cop prempe one cop prempe or pachimota one quachimota or holy child one all my esca 4 man course school nibi and your leaders no man course school and I almost course school no dey so what are you talking about?
I see. So I also asked celebrities, I'm taking up some of these issues. I have wait to be touchy.
Wait a woman says, wicked leaders, you mudia, so Bako, ever wake up, say that thing is, I think enough is enough. Let me just do the right thing. And you know, impact in a woman, a bad boy, and say, leaders need be because let me do the right thing. And the other side of it, and they say, a bit ginger, Timamu for citizen. Yeah, power you want say you be violent. Say demonstrating one and none pen. Because omo na opese omo kasa no. Omo ni mu hwe no ma be kan bi. Citizen na opese omo kasa no. Wan ko school. In fact, celebrities here kan kra no. Dodo na an ko school. Ebia na Akuapem Polo eko read a ordinary say first back over oh bread into ono o the economic issue ba obetumi akabi economic issue no o the ba Akuapem Polo obetumi akabi when the betumi akabi o ntumi nkabi e na hwade say politicians omo ye campaign omo country omo ka local dialect just for people to understand but so omo koduro na abuso omo asema omo ka brofo because when you say brofo no impact no how enya no different from say o local language no eno ntinu wa some omo kan local language and wa some omo kan brofo GDP one wa be kan nyina brofo because be ka borrow me one o ka say bosia da this opposition no na be ka say omo bobusia by party na nkasa political mudika omo kan bosia da obeka borrowing smart borrowing one no use terms akese ma me na ono ti market na o di dwa no on ti borrowing ni one has na nti obeka say omo kra omo ti omo ye borrowing ti na ma be koso wonti mi read wonti mi nya hwe omo susu na eto aba enye ye ya yete ya ye me kwa me to decide say me to ababa enko hwe sa nipa na ekoma na 5 CD 10 CD no me o ma me 10 CD a enti say samadwen because I get more than 10 CD yeah but you be more be 10 CD a obeto am obi because 10 CD no impact won na brabo 10 CD e bi obedi ni 3 days me 10 CD me cash ka kra enso David aha anything o ma yetimi in fact o check cry enso enti o ma yetimi mo 10 CD no so na enya impact o so o mo na do so ga che wo check card de ba cash ka no cry o de ba o de say anything o ma mo 10 CD no this o mo free am o mo na ba be do so if we get more people omo enya adwuma ye omo impact no omo nya education kakra omo atimi kenkan omo tinema biase a 10 CD enso ma it means politician he has to pay more and so want to mean tia more dia enya na wa wote e kira onim bibi no o kasa kire se nipa na obeti enya sa na te say o kasa na politician no command 10 CD a o kasa na aka yin wa ka egu
okay, yes, we are wrapping up. Yeah, we are wrapping up on this. Yes.
I think
maybe 1 minute. 1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute. Yeah. I think the mindset game now made me raise here. Chebon enyanti ase. Okay. That's am say yeti kro bi mu a. Yeah, yeti o de opa konkofo bebre fi. Ebia o de ofie de ebia mo nyesa. MPO wa hai. Opa kona ko friend. Na fa ne shekuku. Na busan say edura no pa nkofo ahe ne friend ne phone. So moje chop money and so mobile beji school fees e won. This is somebody because a professional politician. Professional politician on di dwuma bia ono ni sika ni income ni profits na is from politics. Enti o place to say the yet na ya draw plan say ye person ye promotion be say ye discover we by benya prophecy at the end of the month. Sa pepe we should admit these things. It is any pan so oba onche na wo a sorry na wo ma 5. Our court tenant in Chebo could be moved up as a software about consultation one home. MPs need be fee DC no one. Near the bench is here, but now about canopy no more to some will be about the school fees. Now, meba. We could G school fees new year. We could G school fees new year. Sandy Pam, and fan our expected so unconya, second fee. Now, family child school fees in the mouth. Into your one or better bill. We are no more looking to say. Otua school fees to abamam. That is mindset ni preparation and development, you know. If it can start from there, changes be because me ameti hey me nyi na me hu say me na wona mo ka che me say na we mu de omo nyo me koton ade odwo mu twa mechi wan kan kire me say okoton ade ola pass pavement so je ni be try na chiu. So kan sa kire me abi anka me mo fa so kan me say na say na de we are o ka be tin abo yes na o ko but o kan 7 year denti automatically be na hate be say wa bo me nana. That is the only understanding you get because into who's angry for now economy 7 hour can dey different but me say understanding you my kasa and for say one go school o abrochire ya ken that Ghanaians here or go school that be wakwa on chini.
Yeah. Juma pepe.
Nyabotre. Me ba na me make
security wa prepare.
Yes. Yes. Ochipon Kesse. Or Showbiz sink. But at the end of the day, some people they don't flout any regulations in abroad
because the system works.
What I say? No. This is a place regulations in the crap. You say a year Juma cry. You ain't even for na start to regulation inside.
Because regulation.
Chamo.
Okay, yampon na.
Honestly,
one kasa otrenwa ye bone. One kasa otrenwa ye bone. System ne structures here chamo okay. But I mean system ne structures. Enye dan na esi wo. Nipa na emotions ko
MPs no go no obi ehia go fi work
politicians leaders na omumu say na what we say ye wo MP president, vice president, ministers. What's outside that? That's an economic knowledge there. So what you have to na catch us say we to ya wutie ye de be ye kwan am. No kwan na maybe that kwan ka
almost share ties our lord kwan mu. Akuapem dey within some few months acquire food bridge. And you know say soldier for the police for man for nearly down. You people are not you see that that's I didn't go for post back man you know the mindset you see the mindset of the people that's the mindset of the people is the basic of development. The mindset of the people because obi to be free I say ekwa whether opera platform or anything. You can't say this is the system. Otro your friend say udin wa ha. You tuya ka e fasi. Odi super but oba say wrong. Obe tuya tax no. Odi say GRA for ba. Omo ba no tu. You see the mindset. No what the office need. So how do you expect the leader to what I say? Good compass.
I'm not surprised they are talking like this because Hana leaders and Amaya ye go school class I no mu train they train us to follow. And I make us say a system no and you say leaders na e wo ho sisi ano omo besesa no omo na benefit omo e dey kwasesa no how unim say how na abrofo no ha na omo tokoko up to date that's the same way our leaders went to tokoko already into no me say e benefit omo
the uprising of the citizens will cause a change
uprising the citizens be Akuapem no they don't know better.
The uprising of citizens has caused country to gain independence.
And I make I say that uprising no a violent way no. The only way out say leaders now answer some. Ye be say ye be pim amankofu bia violent to change the system. That's how I see. The leaders now nkasa enya adwensa kira say chale enough is enough. Let's do something better. The be kwakosia ni say enkofu bi be violent omo be nya enkofu bi support om because enipa bebre come do om
especially Kesse and way
a violent partner especially say if one endorse no free SHS for ya omo ni hwe ya ba omo say ben ebe do that point and say obi 8 million influence omo ka no omo so 5 city then they will take action and we don't want to get there so the leaders ye promotion almost all
right you been the besia Showbiz Daily and you say ekofa ho no emo e shipan but then your opinion is also very needed if you also have a different opinion or you are side with any of these panel members their position feel free, drop it, and let's do it like we have always been doing it. It has been very good. Special thanks to Roland Amate, Event Guide Africa, YouTube manager, aka Pocket Lawyer,
Michael Jackson,
Solomon, and Nana Nation President, and the rest of the production crew, led by Digital Rasta Kesse, which Flex directed the show, and Emmanuel Lapigi, aka King Lapigi, produced the show. Thanks to MC Berima and Afe Tina Baby Sex Dondon for giving us support in terms of production. God bless you. Until we meet again, remember Showbiz Daily comes your way every weekday from 8 p.m. and we are live on YouTube. Subscribe to our channel and be part of this. My name is Sammy Flex. Be good because we are always good.